Okay, hi. So I got my stuff from Bailey's Bloom and I started unwrapping it and I thought, you know what? I want to show this on video. I'm too excited. This is my absolute first Dahlia ever. And I am pumped, y'all. So, wow. Let me get my gloves on. So I got my greenhouse the other day. Y'all, this has just been the best kind of month. I got my greenhouse the other day, but I don't have any electricity or anything. So I kind of show you what my makeshift greenhouse has been. Excuse me, I look crazy. We just got back from North Carolina. Let me see if I can switch this around. Well, I can't switch it. So this is just our sunroom. I've got some plants here that I'm trying to overwinter. Geraniums, I don't know if you can see them. And I do have an air conditioner in here. So it's back there, have eaten air. And then I also unboxed, yay, the wine cooler today. I got a little setup where I plant some stuff there. Got my wine cooler. Just got it hooked up, got it set to 50. It's not there yet, but it's in the 50s here. So it's like 53 outside. So I'm gonna come back, and I did Florette's class on the tubers. And so I am going to dump this one. I'm actually gonna use the box. She has it wrapped in some nice cute little paper. Here's another one wrapped here. Look at her little sticker, that's so sweet. And then here's another one. Yay. This was an auction for a good cause. And I got some garden scissors. Wasn't that the sweetest thing? So I'm gonna dump, y'all. I am gonna dump the dirt in the box just because I don't want it to go in my sink here by accident. So I'm gonna dump the dirt in the box. Oh my gosh, look. Look at the tuber. Wow. And this is, oh, I don't know how you say it. That's the KA Khaleesi. Is that how you say it? I don't know, but this is the one I really wanted. Those blooms are beautiful. So I'm just kind of getting the dirt off of it, trying to be easy. Look at the tuber, y'all. Look at the tuber. Look at this thing. I haven't ever had my hands on one until today. And so that's the neck. I think, so this is the body that they tell you about. I don't want, y'all look like y'all be like, I know people say you can cut this stuff off. I'm so new to this, I'm nervous. But, so I'm not gonna cut any, I'm gonna wrap it all. But this is the body. Oh, and she's got the name, the KAK. Y'all see that? Super cool. And then that's the neck. And I'm assuming that's the eye. Like, I've watched enough videos that I think that's an eye. And I think that's an eye. Wow, super cool. So, I've got it out of the container. And I know some of y'all are probably laughing at me. That's okay. That's okay. And I'm going to set it on, I guess, the little heat pad. And I'm trying to fill it. I'm going to fill it with my regular hands. Yeah, I don't know. Just feels like, you know, I don't know. Like a steel, I guess. I guess it would work. And I'm going to wrap it in saran wrap. So I did the Florette. And I'm going to wrap the name with it. I'm going to wrap the tuber first, very carefully. And then I'm going to wrap the name in there also to show me, because I want to know what I got. And then I'm going to wrap it again. So this baby is tucked in. And I'm gonna wrap it again. So let's pull. And I'm gonna put them in a cooler because this is my first year and I'm nervous. And so I wanna make sure I do everything exactly right. And some of you all have, I don't wanna do anything else until I have more tubers. And some of you all are pros at this and y'all are thebomb.com. And so, yay, my first tuber ever. And it is the KA Khaleesi. I hope I'm saying that right. And this baby is wrapped up. Wow, I'm so excited. So you can go with me over to the, we're gonna go over to the wine cooler. I don't know that I should put it in there now. Let me see. I think I'm going to put them in the box and leave them outside tonight. Because if I'm thinking about this correct, it's going to have to go like 30s, 40s, 50s. And I don't want it to run. So it's 50s out. It's 50s in my garage. And so I'm going to put them in my garage tonight and then bring them back up tomorrow. So I'm going to set them right there. I was doing tomato plant earlier, so I got trash in my sink. Throw it out. Throw it away. But guess what? I'm waiting for March 10th. March 10th is the first day of spring. Never so happy to see spring before in my life. Okay, so I just want to do the first one, and then I'm going to cut this off because it'll probably go faster. And I have a mystery box. I ordered some other ones. That one came in. So I've got that box here. And then this is also another one from another lady that I ordered. So in a matter of like 3 weeks, I went from, so I got to tell y'all this, and this may be way TMI, but I started gardening. I'm a therapist. And so several of my clients have asked me about gardening. And I was like, for years, like I've been doing this for like 11, 12 years. And for years I've been like, no, like that's old white people stuff. Like, don't nobody black garden. So stupid. But anyway, so this past year, I had some clients that wanted to garden, and I wanted to add it to my practice. And I do a rehab for ladies with mental health and substance issues. And so I thought, you know what, let's try it. So I'll buy all the stuff and I will give it and donate it to them. And then we will see, you know, what's what and how much this costs. And my son, both of my boys, we usually travel for basketball and football. And my son went off to college this year. Hence where we were. Yay, they played in the ACC championship. They didn't win, but they played. And so, so I was just like, I'm going to garden because I was kind of empty nesting. And my other son didn't do travel sports. We're usually driving or flying all over the country for sports. And so they didn't do it this time. And so I was going to garden. So anyways, I can step outside really quick and show you. But I ended up gardening this year for the first time. Let's see if I can show you where it is. So I don't know if you can see, but there's our pool. But look over the slide back there, and there is a 15 by 15. Let me close the door. There's a 15 by 15 little garden. It's been there when we bought the place, and we never used it, and the other owners never used it. But there's a 15 by 15 garden spot up here. And so this year, before my son went to school, I had him to come out here and help me. And he did. And we put a little fence around. I spent January to March researching online for my clients. And I thought, okay, while my clients do it, I will do it too. And so this was our little spot. And it's a mess right now. And the reason why is because I fell in love. I absolutely fell in love with gardening. And so we have another 3/4 of an acre across the road over there and we didn't have anything on it. And so several months ago, I went out to my husband and I said, I know what I want to do with the property across the street. And he was like, what? I said, I want to get a greenhouse. And I was like, I want to put a greenhouse out there. When I say I fell in love, I fell in love. You talk about so much peace and just serenity. Gardening, I almost want to cry. It's been amazing. And so, and I just do it as a hobby. I grew stuff that I've never grew anything in my life. And my husband he of course drives us in my truck, and he used to work on a farm when he was a boy, and his grandparents had him to garden. And so he was like, okay, that's your thing. I don't want no parts of that. Have fun with that. And so my clients, I bought all the stuff from my clients, and some of them stayed with it and some of them didn't, but I just fell in love. I fell in love. And so then when the summer came to an end and I had to take all the tomatoes and zucchinis and all the things that I had grown, I had to like get rid of them. Then I was like, what? You do all this stuff to get rid of it? What? Like, that's crazy. I shouldn't say crazy, but it just seemed ludicrous. I was so sad to have to get rid of everything. So then finally, I ordered a bunch of hydroponic machines because I missed it. Like in that little time, I almost cried. Some of you all, I've seen your flower stuff, and I've seen your videos with you cutting down your dahlias and especially your dahlias. And literally I cried at one of the ladies' videos. They were so beautiful. And I think she had been doing it like 3 years, and she was just kind of staring at them to cut them. And I was with her. I was like, oh my God, like just to part. I know you get it. But anyways, just to part with the things that you put so much time and attention to, and the things that brought you so much just peace and serenity. I would literally go just sit in the middle of the garden, like, you know, I deal with a lot of people. I deal with a lot of substance use, a lot of people who have serious trauma, and, you know, you hear it all day long. And I'm good at leaving it there, but like just having my thing that's not like a massage or getting your feet done or whatever. This is like, just like God's gift back to us, you know, and it's just been amazing. And so anyways, so then I started growing food in the house, like in these hydroponic machines, and it's been good, but it's not the same. Like you just put water and chemicals in a machine, and it's not like your hands in the dirt. You're moving stuff around. You can make things pretty. In some kind of way, I came across some of you all flower farming, and I was just like, oh my gosh, to add flowers. I love flowers. Like my kids and my husband, they go to Kroger all the time, or they call one of the flower shops and they order me flowers. They know flowers just make me happy. And I never considered like growing flowers. And so I started watching some of y'all's videos and joined a lot of the groups that you're in, that you all probably know way more about than I do. And mind you, like you just have to know my story to understand why I don't know some of these things. But anyways, long story short, and I thought, grow your own flowers? Like, yes, let's do that. So this coming year at the rehab too, I'm going to have the ladies to grow flowers. So our ladies have mental health and substance issues. So, and they're mental health primary. So it's usually ladies that have a lot of trauma, you know, depression, bipolar disorder, and PTSD. And so we're going to start a small flower garden there. And I think it's going to be great. And I think they're going to love it. And so, and if they don't want to do flowers, then I have strawberries. And I have bought hundreds of seeds packets. So much so I'm like, okay, this may be becoming a small addiction for me itself. But anyways, I just want y'all to know that I appreciate you guys. Thank you for just your pictures, for your Instagrams. Like, thank you for your garden tours, your flower tours. It's been so amazing to even learn. I didn't know there were so many amazingly beautiful flowers. You know, past the roses and tulips and zinnias and cosmos, you know, I did not know. And so, I'm just enjoying it. It's a hobby. And I know that some of you all do that as a business, and I'm not going to do that personally, but I don't know what may become of it, but I'm just, I want to grow the flowers. I want to give them away. I want to give them to people that I work with. I want to take them. I used to work with seniors, and my son has cancer right now. He's fighting cancer. And so I want to take some to the Mark Cancer Center, and I just want to give away just like peace, and love and grace and all those things that God has so freely given us, and flowers is like a tangible way to do it. It's amazing. So anyways, I don't know why I'm about to cry, but I'm just excited. I'm so excited. So thank you for the people. I didn't know about dahlias until about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks ago. Maybe 4 weeks ago, but not long. It hasn't been a month. And I joined some groups, and then I learned about KA dahlias, and I mean, these things are just beautiful. Like, they are beautiful. And so I'm gonna do my best to try to grow these and see what happens. So literally about 3 weeks ago, when I found out and I saw how hard it was to get KA dahlias, I literally prayed and said, God, please, some kind of way, let me get these dahlias. And so and just get some. I was going on all these sites, and they were like shut down, sold out, sold out, sold out. And I don't have time to watch sites and do all that kind of thing. So just, by the grace of God, over Thanksgiving, and even something unfortunate that happened for the lady that owns Bailey's Blooms, to even, auction hers off. I just hate what happened, but I appreciate the opportunity to get those. And I would have gave anyway, just because that's just my heart. I'm a giver. But long story short, I don't know where I'm going with it, but thanks. And I'm excited, and I appreciate you guys for listening. And if I talk too long, I'm sorry. So anyways, I'll show you, I'll try to keep up with you guys, and I'll try to show you in the future what becomes of these dahlias. So I'm super pumped about these. So it just seems like joy and happiness, some form, a small part of joy, happiness in a tube. So thanks you all. And I will say this, I did name my farm, and I am going to let people come from my church, and I do a lot of ministry and stuff like that. And so I'm going to let people come and cut flowers if they like to, because I just want to give, and they can be so expensive, so expensive, and nothing against that. You all are putting in time, money, and everything, but, freely give, freely get, freely give at this point. So if something else happens in my life and I have to, then I will sell them. But, thank God at this point I don't have to. I don't want it to become a job. I want it to just still be a hobby. I don't want it to be work. I'm sure you can enjoy them just as much if it's work, but, if some don't I don't want that pressure of it having to be work. I just want the enjoyment of coming and sitting amongst the garden and the flowers and the dahlias, and whatever else it's growing out there. So I'm not doing the whole 3.5 acres. I'm just got like a 45 by 90, or about 4,000 square feet, maybe 100 by 45 or something square foot, and a greenhouse on it. And I'm just going to do a little part. And then at the rehab, we're going to take just part of our yard, maybe 1/8 of an acre or something, if that much. And we're going maybe 1/16 of an acre. And I'm just going to let them do some rows of them, because the ladies come and go so much. So I haven't figured out. So if anybody has any ideas on how to not make that a lot of work, but pleasure for them, then that would be great. So anyways, but thanks for listening, and thanks so much, you guys, for the dahlias. Have a great day.